one follow direction now. Bibi betumi see danger bi wenimu regulatory no eye mrase ese we di so enye sa dia kwenhia police to be chew enti enye sa e dia kwenhia ana opra na oye na ebi beba ese wo hwe ni nyina na wudi so enti we basic thing send e tie bia ese wutumi edi ni nyina so na first one am wo because speed in the the more den eye number 1 factor no etumi makwenhia ba enti speed sign udru baby a wobetumi ehu bibi ti say round round that ya number bi
50
to the bi a 50 na me dey chere but enye ni nyina na 50 ubedu baby na 50 ubedu baby na 30 ubedu baby na 80 or 90 40 no enim remu but to the bi a obi ye adwuma bi wo baby enti obetumi the 40 sign ato ho because of adwuma na omo ye no 40 40 pen na obetumi e de akọ enti uhu sign bi round red circle na uhu number bi wo mu a kire say stretch of road no encombro de ya choro ho no enti wo hwe 50 na most of the time Ghana ye highway na ewura krom settlement baby a dying sisi ube wura krom bi mu na e dan no kra ene ekwan no kra ya aye ba enti wudru baby sa na yes wura krom mu na yes okọ no 50
tie fane se wonam akra Kumasi kwan so ebi a wura anyina mu krom
maybe wura anyina mu
ana wo sino baby
wura baby a nkronkro wona so senya woko bia we reduce by 50 esan say ho no obi betumi atwam prekope ka bia efim poten mu ho atumi se atwam prekope but woko 50 na nipa no twam sa na ubetumi o judgment and na calculation betumi ama we jina and we slow down to me board but wo kobro sa wan hwe yi pe na wa bo nipa no enti 50 no ene kire ye wo 90 ni 80 wo depending on weight of the vehicle nyama wo so ano eno no de eno so be kire eno no ye highway a dime settlement ni ho enti bo fan say wonam so hu kwa no so be bia wonko wura krum na ye wura nkra dan ni ho 80 or 90 depending on the weight of car now the vehicle say small car on say no emunye duru sa nti betumi akọ 90 the mu odu lodu car kese no limit aye 80 nti ubedu baby na 90 wo ubedu baby na 80 wo
nti enkomro 80 ni 90
any 90 e wo
100 ni 120 na
Ghana apart from 100 cry you need 110 you need 120 Ghana won say maybe obroni na oye kan ne kwan no enu no beje 120 140 yen Ghana no ye mremu no ya nya mbro 100
but enkrofo timti aso
and now can you say shishemu na catch so be accelerator down put down akopim 200 no madam for back justice me any me kunu ye ko share o baby o papa no good ya business plans the next match na we nya kwenhie ono so catch ya we nya kwenhie wo so ndo ko speed onya kwenhie da ama otoguso
and so still free keta back Accra dawa sana ka bia park speed ni ti we hu
na odikobo mu le ma ekosie nti ade na ye ka no enye fiction enye myth enye story bi na ye ka eye serious thing to a wo be ka no na sunsun na asori our body da form nti ese ye di so na puaye motorway pe ene ye 100 kilometers per hour e wo Ghana sign we hu na 100 na chese wo motorway no so na say ye motorway no mpo no
nkan ba bebi sa motorway ya no so pan de da nchenchen abehwa obi
ye 100
any motor bi e cross ye tricycles
dan ni ho na efie ni ho enuma ni sprinters inside ne junction so nti hu bebi asesi na kesan kesi so first na ye farms pe ne wo ti nipa no fie kire na oba farm won twa kwan no but no nipa etwa moto kura etwa nti me friend say motorway no kra no ye wo portion bi a wontumi nko 100
okay
nti ese wankasa wuhu say portion we enye safe say me nko 100
say dey bia ya na sign isi ho no mo nso ana
say sign no most of the time no e wo beginning nti now e wo beginning na no ubehu say e stretch no but wankasa ye wo bibia ye friend no say coat take mo na ukashen ya ese wo artificial coat ese wo to me concentrate ese wo to me observe ese wo to me anticipate say bibi betumi esi na ese wo to me tolerate other road users no ni coat no COAT iti car no enye science ne pe but ye woni ama bebre nti wonya professional ukita hyen a eya na ye difficult nti ese se wo to me hu say ekwan na me ko no ya ma me limit no mpo no bibi betumi esi nti esa wo hwe na wutumi di emra so
aka 2 minutes ya just
way eno ehu hia 50 speed no adano na ye say accident BC was circle ha
okay
nkofu ewu just because a hot side no because of traffic nti ya speed it enim nti me tie ye pe na me dwu na me say sekosi ewo Accra nkoko road na ka nkofu obewu because a honu de bia speed wo me say emu da ho but ha na emu da ho nti ekopem me no your friend is saying impact na say have because speed in muti have nti na nipa enwu
okay
it is akwanhia no si na nipa enwu na ka no pa hu na be trip a eye better but since speed limit na hu hia pa say nempo ya speed limiter another time we tumi aye another thing it is say speed limit no ye tumi edi so bebre wo say to me this so enti na make say mo pa mo cho mo man ye fa me won say bebre make fa on ba time enti me to me nka e speed limit no ye di so ehia enti ye to me this so a bebre akwanhia bebre ase afi speed limit na chi ye wo sign we unye hu ya say playground and I say enkola twemu akosu
ubisa mi anka we the first day no mo ye o GBT no mi say maame ne ne ba
omu twalo rekwa mu to de bia maame e de ne ba ko school to de bia enkola mienu ko school nti na ye da kyerew na road say America speed limit no was stretch bia na dia as say wokoko udu be bia obehu nkola mienu twemu pe na kyese ho no nkola e wa around school e wa around playground e wa around be bia nkola wo bia so nkola de omu judgment ni soro te say penny nti omu do mutumi omu nim ka ena omu nim ekwan so omu tumi ye bibi at any time nti wudu be bia nkola wo pe esa wo speed limit no so from 50 to 30 kilometers
okay
wudu be bia nkola wo wan ko yes sape wan hwa wa bobi nti hu sign we pe speed limit no e say hu ho but unye hu sign we a e chere say ho no 30 kilometers
okay nti we were triangle nti then
we triangle nti we a warning around one we regulatory we are warning say nkola wo enti warning wunim speed limit no wunim say aha no ense say ebeko 50
ense da wo say
ense wo ko 30 okay enti aha hu sign we pe say we slow down to 30
great achenka function ense
enti we wunye hu a enye say nkola edi akronti hye omo ana say
afi na nkocho wenya hye na den nkola yi
say den omo yo omo frefre no enya wunye hu ya hu say baby awedu no danger zone nti
abibia na obehu ya na sometimes obehu zebra cross ya na me nam kwanso de me dwen ho pa ye zebra cross na wo no
eno so wo ho
obehu say a driver phone is so cry ti be na nipa ni gina
ho
no mu gina
even before obehu zebra crossing marking wo form no ye wo sign bi wa ha eno no ebe kire metumi e de eno a kire immediately eno so eno no sign no wo ho kransa we do zebra crossing nti wankasa wudu wo no wunim say zebra crossing ewo ho nti ye say
se pe hu say ya na Ghana driver for no
emra ye ndi so
na wo form na ase eno de enka nhyehyeye ne ho
enu ni we sign wo ho a ti say eno kra be mount before we do marking no so wo form
okay
but a driver for bebre say na wo kan ebu samra no so emfa ye ho eno ani say okonu hu e say na wudi kankan ye no akwanhia no bebre eye because of indiscipline and na say mra ye ndi so enuntia se kwan ne eye enye na ye di mraso a akohia nanka ye betumi abre na se bi
na driver for no car say o say kwan na nipa kwan na ye car kwan sorry free kwan
adano mama ma example adano last week Friday na me call voter region na traffic war tema between tema and Dowenya. Enya traffic etwa na driver passenger ba ko say driver wo so ye bibi na kon tema na den na wo yes na me say papa asembe na wo ken omo mudi traffic nu mu no so mu nyina so omo ye bibi a enyi fa na ye be fa enye chaos na be si and ben na ye be ko o say me so me ye driver am so wo nya driver papa wo nim say na me say bibi ben o say o see from embra the shoulders of the road na me say wo nim say o ye illegal o say ye illegal bia so wo ye driver na o ka sa e just say wo da wo na so would him say driving on the shoulders of the road cry illegal. And I say no, it's me can't answer papa because it's no. Mamina some no cano. Ye be late. Any ye be call akonya money the and a driver no delay no.
Said this is Okana a road police, road safety, nanka obaji bo Mami of
could be a qua your friend is saying your reflectors no any to the be to me your friend is me your friend is me t-shirt and I said me reflector and I said to the big crowd to be far my ID card actually. So me ye juma road safety me dey to dey be am person ye be hu but me do corner assembly sister
na ka no mo ti o se driver for ya wasen ayo oba no ka from be ka se show ba wo ka be na
me ka dey say wuni ma dey ntia me share reflector we am free police am o se sia but nkrofo ahe na nam kwan so o betumi aye sa enti se ye nyina ye sua na e di ye juma one sha me tika no mu anka driver no koye sa makoto form adanu ye na mo nkofo bi ko excursion omo free line mu a na ka no mu ni ye wohu me de me ti he me say abrabo te say a ye femu ba ko pe enti di wu mre wie ansa nyame afro enti wu
ye di mre na wie
me pa to enti na de tripe de to e boss enti me ba
next week Easter enti ya prepare ho say next week ye ma nti ashafo no nya hwe ye wo kwan so next 2 weeks ni beba
next 2 weeks ye ba ye the science no say ye hu enti to dey be kran pro na say ye nya time na obi tumi frɛ no obi sɛ bibi won science no say de bia ye sua ni ye hu na ye hu na ye de ye adwuma ebe ma kwanhia no bebre so etwa ama ya tena nkwam because afi ye sha indicators ni nyina akere say nipa ewu nipa pray nipa ka bo kwa so ni akwanhia ni nyina akosoro time ni ho next time ye be hwemu ni nyina akosoro afi we mu ye di mu saa ne anye bibi amfa ho a afi be ko ye na nkofo more than 3000 ebewu
wow
enya sempa magana
nya so mo yare nso
enti ye be sere say mudwumedie ye be faso na ye suade na ye de adusua no so aye ejuma se ne be ya be boa ye nyina e wo kwanso sa mo de UTV de manudu bedwempa mi gina kwan we so e gina papa lawyer Abraham Maleba say oye DG e wo National Road Safety anemu e da mo asese mo aso ye asene a ye be ma road safety adekere no akọ enimu
that's say Madam Pearl, head of PR, National Road Safety Authority, and they watch the road. They are on Friday, bia said they be ya benya sheye. Ewo consonanti ye dey watch the road bro and ye DVL e bia da fofo na ye wo a wo ye passenger wo tena car mu say e dey na ye wo experience e bi so a wo ye pedestrian a wonam kwan ho won so e dey na wo hu kwan so bicycle rider motor rider also betumi any ashe experience ye kwaba ye koba pa trends and the obokrata mo boso no ye de bebro ye basisia
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen of CHAS, so in respect of the un-Ghanaian development of shooting in Kumasi, the Director General of the GES has the full support of government for you to strengthen your inspections. You know, that's when I went to my former schoolmates in Tamasco of blessed memory. Anytime we're in Tamakulo House and we're told that Master Belko is coming, we are aware that the headmaster was coming to conduct an inspection in order that guns, knives, and other violent tools and equipment are not found in our schools. You have the full support of government to initiate those inspections at the weekend. We have to nip it in the bud as early as possible and as practically as possible, in order that we allow for a serene student environment. This cannot be part of the training of a Ghanaian child. That is immoral, that is violent, that is not Ghanaian cultural. So we expect that you would look at those issues.
Anya minister bongo akunta enye we nkwa o enye say bia omo strengthen omo inspection and say inspectorate division no ase bibi wo hono mu there's something fundamentally wrong. Apawa boy ansa na yebo minister de no na ye de kire ne say minister hwe hwese teacher e work class na school ni free teacher chi kosi na sum se wom wosuku ayaka se teacher kura ni ho kwan so obo akwada se teacher bebu akwada gise no wokoje ho permission twero ho krata koma headmaster se headmistress say teacher Lydia Yakunama akoto dazo o se Lydia Yakunama ba oba school yi say ni no waye nti me pese me gwa o ne kakra na dia na be ma school ni kwan ama onu dia nya ho se me kosi teacher ni so e wo se nkomo we ye hwe ni edi paa o enye sa adate nkwada no wo mu chire bia nkasa wo mu gi ensem na nya ade nso mbagi ensem ye ma wo mu ho kwan tete akrachefo ne na akrachefo nyina teacherfo ya na atete wo mu timu mu seso ne se amu de ehu mu su bi bentia ena mu si yenya mu na mu teacherfo yi omuti mu sanfa corporal punishment ne mra inti minister enkomo no it is bigger and broader than just strengthening the inspectorate division. Maybe, said the Namadrian Minimum is Army and Shay. Say, Yenfre for all the stakeholders. Send to some mobile education forum, no Samuka and Unsua. Bring out that part. Disciplinary in our schools or discipline in our schools. Yebaya ni Diana. Na that way, dear. And Quadano, as a Quiagana, wow bonnet. Or tiny baby in papa. I was here sham wansem na ye ka. Bokon so de ne yi a kire mu yi. Ne yi mampon de ni nyina amanebofo ne wo ho. Enti we de me mpentem na me nnum fufu yi ho kwan. Ye betwa amanebofo no. Na pacho anope mabo amane se obi asaman kane amradoma omai Ghana sika krabia batan. Governor Emma Bank of Ghana no. Former governor Dr. Ernest Addison yesi woni na adwuma yefo ni bi obi asama e wo mu na enipa na wasama e wo mu no ye frɛ no Babel Violet Allen wo ye oba o wo say free 2017 ebepem enne kane amrado Dr. Ernest Addison ene Bank of Ghana wo ma ye nhwe ha nhwe so anya wo ma adwuma ye ama cedi na free 4 cedis 26 pesos na ye kikan die eni number 16 but you no pay no 15.49 pesos 15 cedis 49 pesos or 2025 you say a man is straight ashe and I'm saying it is good to test the law and a lawyer for beba tell you say a very good question for them. A good pass so be better still no kakra. And yes, state institutions see a man for say, ye chia wo mu kaboyi aboyi. ye shese wo mu benya sound mind e de adwen atoto niema yie nanso ebe wi ase no na ye hu hwe ebinu market yakra nya nanu a ye changes kakra na nke soso chen mampani kra de ti afi se niema nkoye no manfo no se wo mu te so no wo mu bere sa de a wo ti se eye Babel Violet Alana enye na chese court na obekọ enti wakọ court e de nansem no e de akwakodan court chese o de rate ankasa kra wakọ ama court de nsamankrata ni nyina ama no enti Kane Bank of Ghana amrado ya samai no aden ya ye say na breso no wanhwa amasidi no enyina ne nanso sidi na enyina ne nanso na ate abafo mo ama obi se ne dwetire ahye a enunti onti ase ye ka court assembly de se nansa ne ne honorable Jachikwesen sabre de wonya ne ti edidi Masen North emrache bedwani no a dual citizenship ensensem ne ho ne lawyer obeka ya eji fufuro ibaye Dr. Ayine baye no cases na no ese we aban se hu hia no aban we apanyi se hu hia no nani ni akire biem enti court for brofo bam no dey at no only protocol or ko file ye no o ye se we so nko file bi e na lawyer chachichi kata se debi ye ya anka se we gidi ese case na ebetimi adi enti moma hu hia ye ntu de ye damonse mom ye nto aso ti o ma to aso adi awi na lawyer chachichi kata se ono no na o ye very very convinced pa se enya di ana sabre no abandada no no wo nyina so oni case bia enso na chese hana no opeso haja Chikwesen enti na ebra Dr. Ayine bae se o moma ye mmonwu ni ye ntwa case mu na papa yi wonya kwan nkohwe no constituency nsem no wonka no se ye mmonwu moma ne ngoho se de atwa no ka moma ne momu nyini mom ye ni asem ni wie ye di asem ni wie a sini ya wie ye ne ebehu chale ti o so no de ye ne de se sini ya wie ye no ye hu chale eno so lawyer for ne ba eye nkomo a ebedi ne de ebe call law class we no ne ebibia bi wo mfutufra criminal law wo civil law wo any ade na che se ye de nanti ekoye ni ma eska for the share abayi na ninu aba backing vocalist if ya che ezi edu so ka ho yi die ene eno ane se ye be bo nkrata ne so taw na no me share wo mo bo se me de wo mo be ko US enti me de wo mo be ko ene me de wo mo be ko
ene ya
oh me de mo be ko china ene ya 11 to e china 12 mo be ko me de mo be ko
ya so de o shebo a
me de mo be
odi super
na ubongo wunim se wo be ko US
okay ni
last week now
me catch them last week
na so da ekra
okay
amen na Washington
na person oko and you said I me de nu nya nko akire akire na afia me a me de wo ko no me nkire wo state a me de wo ko wo di ka choose wo state and you sign
na me so ye
and you sign
and me san ko New York
sign me no a me de wo ko no me de wo koku chacha state wo Massachusetts me no ko Massachusetts une na Washington dia me do fi Massachusetts na me do wa ko Atlanta Georgia krom ho from Atlanta na kam no ko Atlanta so se ko ene me fa ko afia wo be ko
ene fa me ko mini nsuta I'm so very mini nsuta
me do be ko ma fu krom no on ma mi mini nsuta Minnesota kabramafo the time say me de mboko US no say wo papa na wo papa kuma waje kuma ma kyerɛw anya wo fa biem enti waje kuma Dr. Ernesto Forisapon nyankopon wasan aye na de ni biem enti ochina na o deliver ni speech no e wo Harvard
University
enye easy because head of state nyina ekoko
wow
enti okwa the success story of special
wow
we are no we are obeko Emory University e wa Atlanta Georgia na e ho ne nso o ma hye na nimonyam ania no we are wakoto Coca-Cola na wakwakofa ideas aba na yansan dia be pushi special enti me de wo ko US na me de wo ko say me de wo ko
say me ko
Massachusetts krona kasa kra wo ko so no na sisi ayi ayira mi Harvard wo himfa
New York and
Chai. Harvard in New York.
New Jersey.
And in New Jersey, my culture say Massachusetts. Harvard or Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, okay.
Master. Oh, Massachusetts, Crone woman. Grace Macomuda, Maconanti ho.
But I work in Massachusetts, then why okay?
Oh, Massachusetts states in him. Now, croak a capital, no, and then no panel. I say, and then my giant crowd. Mamma this way, Mamma this way, Moazi. Now, my giant Hey, Mamma, when my hey, Massachusetts. Yeah, well, Boston. Boston. Boston, I walk Sacro now, we womb. Profa, I won't crony papa. But it's a nice place, very quiet. Oko Harvard, you love the place.
But Dr. T.
Quite
Dr. T. Oh, Dr. T. But you're putting for the Oh yes, any business mogul. It's top deliver 25-minute speech.
Wow.
Yes, we are no Masia Busano Q&A. No year no. It's global president.
Global. Okay, because
me Massachusetts. Me share particular chrono when young Cambodia yanchering. Oh, yeah, the New York, the Ontario, oh, the minute I'm Canada. Second in the
I'm talking to Boston.
Mrs. Boston, son of a friend. Everyone said we were Boston. Oh, maybe their mom call Boston. It's not exciting anymore. It's not famous. Boston, Boston.
Boston.
I think Sunday or Boston. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so Obewo, Atlanta, Georgia, Emory University.
I'm proud, you know. I was just saying,
yay, Brad. Bra, you mean I want to pick a quiet. With your brown open a blue eye, you tell boys I and not in the winter. No. I'm fine university. If you young boys and I'm coming to see China. Go for example, I mean, there be a brown church because na programs and so I say when him say na business mogul kese ba ko no so twa sapa Ghana businesses for no social initiative Antrack papa no Alaja Soma Banda no mo ye na do na etwa to no enti wo hu se na doctor Osekwam despite so mo mienu nyina akode a e be ha se Ghana dia be hu mo mienu na se ya kwanto ne dia ba ko fi na ba ko na nanu sintifu ni wa pejafo nti ba ko ni ho a na ba ko ade
president and advice
nti se ni to voyu kwa ye be ko doctor Osekwam oni akwa akoji nti e ho na
and the Friday ho na agenda
na Boston na there see a man city so fa e dey dollars ni gum ne bray ne ase aka that ya ma bando mum menyi we ye be light
Yeah, the man was not chasing my mom. Hey, sister, who called?
There was a time because I was saying, in a ya cried, them say, later, a $8 account now at that room, my baby, ye bar, a executive one Thanksgiving now, the man, and Timmy Guswanti, or $6 million, I'm saying, oh, yes, so I say, and now 1 year I can fast so supreme. She's going there, how very say, Papa was got. Yeah, it's go with your balance. No, I give you so we said, Ampa, what's your share?
I'm a share.
What's
No, no.
Okay, I said, your man coffee and I hear you, man. If you hear you, man. Coffee,
oh, there be there.
if you hear you,
I never buy you, man, I'm baby.
I don't pay. Go home and be no man. I told you,
I was here, me or Oba, son. No more my workers. No more my workers.
If you are
uncle, daily graphic of Bocata and no, and a guitar meme. Graphic and a Boko Eba. Boko sensem Boko. In Mokuaka said in Kitwa Adriane, Boko. In my 4 ants now, Boko, Asumjia anyhow, Boko sensem unity and few bra HMDino, which some was see any pababro ahasa. And I show Monqua. A 15 November 2021, and a bapim and ne. Amanugusu ameka boko wasemi na omanfo a general number mumrika every boko ani nkron ne mensi a ewo de pani berade boko anyoda na tese we nyina ye manso a kusasi ene mamprusi for airchain o matwene tan enfie bebrenie yenim da ebeti se te ama sundwe mapa akoso ewo boko wo se chese boko aye boko ama fe de boko no kra no aye amanfo so achese ase ensamanfo kro bi sei atiasefo ni nyina adwane esanse eniema ekoso wo boko no ayem hihie emoja ehieguo na kra etoto enti ye de achechefo okwo wa o se me na me nko cha de oboko me nko ye de anesefo okwo boko a na o madwane eno ama chese empuntu adi mpuntu enya de ebi eyi ni ti ewo boko ene ne mpotemo de kaye ti kra eye nanu ade ya ukwada etwami wo chema mabunu bi ni apresifo ede boani ema ekowi ase pipe no emu no okra baako tim keja ato wahwe ne nkwa afofo enan ene wo prepraye na pra no enye sekan pra eye etuo pepe na tese ebobo wo ma ema wo mu eprepraye na mabunu de koba ye nyina ne se wo mso mkoko apaye emadwanifo bi kodi dwa ewo dwa bi mu ena mse hwan mo ka asa mo ye mentide mo ba bi fa rade ye ma mun kodi dwa no ana mo so sie beko enum ni ewu enu nie ana prosifo bebe ma de yi abetu yi ekofa ojamom ebaye ema okra baako etoye na eni okra baako no kra toye no mse eje wo akua ye koko na nya pai kase ekra ene ni omo hyase se omo ye basabasa apresifo ka na etweja na de atum na tese ahye no ties ni ahyase ni esese eniema basabasa nko a ena wom ye no na no ukwada no ena graphic etwe adwene esusu se de ekoso oboko die empanyifan form na NC form a yenim da boko asumdwe mapa ebekoso atese yentese sakasaka einiti oboko a ene graphic edit story aba
Daily Guide and amede etuaso na we Daily Guide anima onumonyam for Dr. Yao Osei Educhum former education minister nimfoni edaha osanso MP for Bosontwe na opani enu akopia mu ewadum Kumasi ni nanse nansen adum blue light market edwakese a eja etomu no MP say wa santimantem nyina keka on san se ekoye omadoye enu achi na Dr. Osei Educhum onu ankasa enu ano okopie mu ewo adum edwa no emu no na adwadifo a wo madwapade ehwere mo edi enkomo ema mo ya akọ dedi kan se wo madwapade ahodo matete wo mowre mu apɛ emfie bebre no ejaba be hye nyina omo mo hyeden ɛna wo hyo mu nkuran sɛ akyea so emuye ɛsin be nyina nyame ɛbɛsan hye omanamu owie no disika no sombo 100,000 Ghana cedis kan 1 billion ɛna Dr. Osei Educhum ɛde ma adwadifo yi na osan de cement bag no mako ahanu 200 ɛde ma omo opani ayade pa adwadifo ma no ni memma sɛ do mo bona baso nyagro sɛ Dr. Educhum sɛ manhia Dr. Educhum nyame nhyira wo bebre ne bi mu sɛ said the penny a position one that should be at 2028 MPP flag bearer no and reya no penny dodona e ko dia man sanse wa position won ba we yen sem kakra etoda ye de ema atiefo
yadu kumasi de ene ye nwoso eni enu boko Abdullah Abdul Kadir na oma yen de si ya bokofo yi emrantie yi adwa ama empo wo mu MP fie kura nyame amfafie anka wo ma hye ne dwere be Abdullah assalamu alaikum Abdullah Human into two mafia enko America Miss Anfreno Abdullah salam alaikum
Naam
Abdullah
Naam
Abdul Debbie Abdul Oniho efia enko
my story our graphic the Bokrat and Krata for to edu baako and na me ginain na oswafo hwe wumesia ho nsem so essay say ye hye ewumesia Ghana ye wonyina ye fa nse emua akade bebre na ewumesia no ehia enti say educational sector ehia eniema dia ebi ye books ebi ye tables ebi ye nkonwa ebi ye sika ene niema bebre na ye betumi ahwe eniema enwumesua fa no ye hia nyina e de amom dia $2.5 billion eno ani sika oman no e wo se ye di ehye ye enwumesua no emu efi afi e de kopim 2028 e koba ne sa dia ene na eniema akwa achewachew ene di edisuafo ehia ena afi achechefo ehia nyina no you bet me am a woman's account. Sika $2.5 billion. And it was a bombardier. And the right young woman emo na etumi abua. Ono bo have na juice na de ensemati say etu edwa esanse ono and ye oswafo a o hwe woman ho nsem esuo na ono anso so esan ye mrahye bedwani e batam na south abato empesua no na wakasa no chese no ne conference of heads of assisted secondary schools chase for e di nkita ho na no kwada ya enti nkita wodi no emu no e no de betu dwa se ampa eniema emma enwumesua enkoso no ebi ene se abandada na apenso no na fam die bia na nka wo so otumi eye e de boa no wantumi anhyada anye ne saa ewom so de FSHS na e by die nanso e bae no na wo se nka abandada no ehu se ama enkoda na doso e wo schools no emu enti akade ankeka FSHS no e wo so hwe na wotumi e de ba enso abandada no entumi anye ne saa enti se ye kapa dia enwumesua ho nsem de e kana enema bebre e no mo hie nto de ato Ghana Education Trust Fund get fund for enim se omomodia na enema chance for eboboso de ehia wo mo no wo mo fa nkwa adwunjim na wo mo nyem hihwemu eyie na de ehia no wo hwe so obeyi na kwakwa no tu ho na mo e de amamo ekoba nsa ebetumi aboa se bia ba bia cheche for de omti ebeto classrooms asem ene ade no ni nyina etumi aboa wey aye graphic kata fan to so edu ebako
daily guide na me de etua so me page 6 Kumasi Mayor Ora Richard Ofori Ajiman Buadi the Rafeno Zuba ono and a Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Boni Din na enrano KMA Assembly members Aqua Transi Aji Openi Atumu Assembly members Edunum Ensia 56 and Emu 55 and a two abanomanu Chesedi Ora Richard Ofori Ajiman Buadi Zuba or no Kumasi Mayor. Now, Penny Kasano, no, did to be a Ghana man Penny, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Neniswadi Hunan Kumase, Eba Beka Bebe, the same is Swadi Huno, no, de Bay Duma, Nabritia, well, what me abua, Ama Kumase, Ayaka Bebe, no, so just Santemantemua. Asante His Royal Majesty, Otum said to the second, or your Himpombia, if we are seeing Jinatum into a so noble Kumasimay, and among two beer obetu, I've been Chibia obey Hiana and in Debi obey Hiano, or near Santihene, back or Recon Naso. No, I could tea or Hene, a foot two. Na odi edini juma said ben juma debi obedino ebetimi akoyi we and sama new Kumasi Mayor onmunyam for Richard Ofori Ajiman Buadi Zuba wade atu ida
afia ma mensan ha obi mu ate mesro ma menko mu no asamwa ho na menko hwe safi ahoma no ayeya na yempe mampon DC ya na MC ya boni di no ho sensem na asori no entie omonu mache Medase mebra Now so to say. Me bra wo kuma se nya ho na line ni nyina hyehye family e bre me na gya idea wo ye sempo mboko de
boko ya
na so asema mpon hyeda anye boko de na akwakofa basabasa na ba ya tese wo mo se de ya boni din se wo meye MC no wo mo mpeno
ayampa anani na sa yo hwana pati no rotunkra ademamo ewu akokuba na school atun sa de free central force one more ene ye wo kitango bidinti yamra meki entem ko yakura na one more abujo tata one more express amu bidika na de omo kanyina na se omo kira aba omo tu aba no ema andi samani ko ma mo aba mu no one more wo gidi so metimi edi partner ni mo ha se MC no omodo mo kata eko emprenefoni mo owo aye kumase ene wono mo eko beti no na beti no akno nipa mensa ena wono mo efiri mo ba ye se wono mo akokoden over the years ama party no asante mampo ne potemo for that reason enti no wono mo korfaje mbia no ebe MC mampo enti wono edidi no perfo de di no ekopie mo ewon kan ya omo yese nipa me nsane de nya den ya ba di ebebo na nipa me nsane edini ne Yakubu Isifu ono na parliamentary candidate ma Andy Samanyoku no ewo 2024 election wa Alhaji Moro and so no former chairman ma party no Asante Mampo constituency ma Andy Samanyoku ana Alhaji Campbell and so no your current chairman Edema Andy Samanyoku no Asante Mampo constituency na omo yese please nipa me saying there ebum ba kudi na omo nipa na be MC edi amomo te no no wo ha wo yan tie se ma me bi a efren estadumo enso ayi ni ti den o party no ma wono na ya kwa ama no na wono mo yan tie se na nano mo yinfo a wo mampo ni mu bi ta kire den a omo tusu dagu mu se mampo no Asante kuro kuro da wo ha da wo ka Asante bakosema mampo di mu akotini yi pa ne santi no kono tradition no omo trance ma sabe previousa obi a ofris sirimu amantifi do ma medi mampo so MC abra akani bi wo party no mu a ono betimi ababedi party no mu ewa se MC na omo toto sa no that's omo trance enye na omo chirima omo akonkoden pa oba Asante Mampo Andy Samanyoku ma enchirima omo de man se party ne but be 15 to 20% pe na ya kanfo a wono mo don Andy Samanyoku no enkai ni na wono mo a omo zugo community no mo na so isima mantifu do na omo na ya adwumaden over the years aprema party no aba power omo chirima se ba adwumaden de omo na eye na adidi aba na benefo aka chiro mo se wono mo enfiri Mampo omo ye from amfo bi na be pie mo ha tini se omo nya sa akonya no edi Mampo so dia den omo so ka kire party no benefo se abra mo brete pentekwa no mo hu o yin bia eta omo chi o yin bia ntensu obi o yin bia mo muteku na sempa omo akoni abade ni bra omo afam nyina no omo na aboa mo ho a esa ba di na se panyi bia na o yin bia beta kire esa de a ene na omo tintesu kokko ede kire mampanyi ene na ban se omanpanyi epen ho asem na akobo obi adi na any of the three omo submit to the national hierarchy of the party no omo qualify bet no se omo di omo so ha na ko ye se edi no omo titina na se bi fufuro bia omo nim me bia ene na omo ne aye party no ebe chi ni kira ka pa ene na omo ne dedi mu bi ka pa ene omo ye de che de anano omo ye no we anano 3 days press conference omo free no na edwa no pa ebe no ko ekonundu no mo sa free se mra ene yakora na se mabunu no wo bo awura ya party no office no ankasa mu na table and chair wo ene ade mpanifo ye meeting omo tratra so mo atwini na ba bonten moto back bi enso nyina no mo tete passenger omo ya ba bonten na omo di jatuma omo se no kra ene ne nipa bode mu ho pa ayi na enu mu no the Sentinel Police Commander, ACP Jude Cobra, and Pennyfo, as a banner, a baby Piasia, or say, at least any be a crown, Basabataya or Moyana, who been from Mumpra, Nancy, the Etisa, a Consumer Fire Service sponsors by Beduya, and a do no almost Busua, or Mudu Jazzy the Bear, and can be before Emma no answering. Now, almost one mono, and our money, sir, women are copying Mom for Municipal Assembly. One more petition, command, coordinating director or more. So, more grievances, I don't know, almost as a man, every 2 months and a more, a dear mona, one Sakuma Tima Tombium, then yes, now a more TDBA, a Sajimobi, and now Obia, or ya Academy, typical from typical kind community, no, say, on a MC, only Omonia Ban and year crowd, as Antiman Ponin important. This tire. Na obisa na prayer sana etie
na chese we kura ye kukuro no edi ni nyamae na omo titie no eno ho abufo no omo de sai ni amen
ano no omo de sai omo chikate omo tenase na antonifo di ni bawi a ye be ya ne se mabru no ba no da fo no antonifo be from ana se omo matamos sani pamen sana omo de mo di na akonkra omo chitafo na any a verify no Becasani at the Basa, a train of the Quaquatrini, and no more mistake in the crime, and son of my sacred over the cat into Sukoko that Penifona, or my the necessary corrections to Clan Sana, when Abba. And yes, I there is a Penifan, and ya one more asset, and I say, or one more. Now, almost any more president, yet almost in the air, and your partners will give more sentiment for that.
I see. Enti omo sheet table say ya unyo mo no obuso omo sheet tables ni wie ye no. De omo hwehwe ne bebe ma na abam.
Ade achinye no ndo ade achi na ye ne omo be di ko say after omo demonstration no omo anya positive idea e kwa ma na 24 reason omo decision no. Se de o kan ya nti sanete na anano so sa kuma so sa bibisi ya omo so de no sa omo kwa de no mo so ma se panyi bi a ono no ewo andi samanya kromo e no onabo kwapna before akodi nkomo ba bi se ono so no se de wo si nim kuma wo no anya de se ceremony ebedi partner se bibisi ya dabwa me se de omo nya trip ni bi eno so sa demonstration ne party no computers bi o asisia he sa almost the register almost the bank senti asisia na de ekoso important mu kakra eno no
na wasa ma ya te wonka de be pie kira bebia na wanya hwe ye nso
pastor Martin ya
ba se enu abe ma omo no asamwa amane eni atifi mampon no pacho sayo ani sayo last
okay. Last dear na minority leader Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin na eka say o kasa e wo graphic do bokrata and kata fen to so edu enkro wo mo friends and trofo nhye mu die and wo ba be ka say ekwan a National Investigations Bureau NIB4 e fa so as wo mo ko reverend team for jo fie you kopena che no na nyi kra hwan o say ekwan mo fa so na nye enti wo mo ka ama ben ate se enya de a wo mo NPP for ne wo mo so mu sade enso o mbetena se ama abane hunu na wo mo na wo mu ana mo ntun se eye hunu na e na afa e amanyosemu che se ente habi e na NDC abane ebo enti wo mo edom kuma no egina Reverend Intim Fojo echipampe enyo no nko ane nam esa abane kana waka edom kuma no enyina enti wo mo edi nsebwe etudwa ama abane hu se NIB be wo adwuma won hwe so enye ni ekwampa so na wo mo so dom kuma na ekra se ekwan bia so no woni wo ebe ye adwuma na bom na ekwan wo fa so se so mo kwato asenso akwachi no se den wo ne de so wo hu ne se enya de etwa yie kura nti wei asema wo de atudwa graphic ebo amane wo kata fa to so edu enkro
the amede so daily guide akwanhia bi asi wo ring road eno Kwame Nkrumah circle enkrahaya na ese cars miensa ena pimpim mu Kia Reno, Kia Picanto ena Toyota Corolla miensen ena pimpim mu na won obi ne ekire se wo hwe Kwame Nkrumah interchange kese na Kia Reno ibi production team mo bo adwuma pa o mfoni no ena mo etwa no kama edi amaye aha enti Kia Rhino ibi ena afa danse hu niema na odu overhead ne so a o sane no interchange ne so a o sane no na ese traffic achi ena no so the speed ena eba enti wo pie so na jese wo bo break a enye yi na ese okọ nanim no de kọ pimpim cars ane edi nanim yesi enipa enum ena ho ekaye ema mienu mema mienu ena kwada ketwa bako ese mu be se miensa de umpra no na okay ba mienu de na umpra no emu eden pa the way your accident akoso wo Kwame Nkrumah circle production team no yeah production team we good yeah come
production team
so na you good
yeah in production
team yeah production team we good enti akonshi ano de pa o
no de pa team since
we come traffic move on se circle no do mika odu mika be no crampo na car na say any motorway dia and nke be west
na de no so
ofi na ba odi mika sa
ye can be
na
circle ha de we de ko sa
mika no
and a good person no pay we dey buy man from safety buy no be church mu
wo say ya hwe yi papa
go say Kwame Nkrumah say go do traffic car be a boss
speed bi e ni
speed ko and I say ni break ni failing no
enya
nti dia akoso enso eno no
ade be ya ne semu be dia dance
Bella Week Center mi ba mo achi
so mama
adanse
ni aso dem he
o jawa se Bella Week Center watch go fi bogo so that is something biti e de eba be Bella Week Center enye enwi moto enwi naha enwi a effect se switch ahoma ba bia o de be ko wate ye be kan fo se ampa otiwin e papa na efe Bella e wo Achimota Kingsby obey Villac International School 055 304 1995 and 055 123 8800. So on the Bella Week Center for Ekasa, on BCSU, Amahu, I Fefe. Palace African Styles in the woman Apam Africa with Fefe, Eddie Asheme. Palace African Styles, a dinner in Sano Fe, Eko Pepe, Wager, Omobe DVL, no, SCC Wager, Omobe DVL, no, and at 0243 961 384 0243 961 384. Pelex, Idamasi.
Grocer Yenko.
Oh, thank you. Grocer Ventures. Osia, on what I didn't semino. I say a fair. Koyepa. Grocer ne pam you. My catcher said the pam dear. The whole Ghana. Grocer Ventures. Miss Grace Safubodu. One let you so. Baby views tie be out or bow bemo so pamatade they are called wedding be on failure at the pound for or they are then quite no failure no plans in our say gross antessa the workers no doors into quite I don't penny near a pound in the year a day amount a pacho grosser or Darkman Avenue Crown Palace will turn a repair it sounds so grosser laundry service so near my feet and then crying near that you I am a chico no sorry quaduma or perceive soon near my mouth you ever fuck on you could see a tosu sandy bro who fear knifey you better be says you are paper baby a come at the amount officers you baby says your come at the amount a pouch of grosser laundry service grosser ventures now enter the pamni as you see dear your wow your number any 0244 250 420 0244 250 420 ya now chimu yenche offer Dr. Nick Danso Abiam Kufieji say this week a team Real Madrid.
You are not free a team in Semu.
Miss of a team.
You are not free a team in Semu. It's not a man if you are saying Real Madrid fans and supporters. Yebekasa. Asna Chia Wafa. Ye Ucheria. If you are Real Madrid fans. Ye Chia Wafa. Kofi Madrid. Danso. Real Madrid goalkeeper. Your friend Brace to be better. Me fi praise obi pe odo.
Ejoba na twa anko yi ama wo.
Wo sere wo fa. Ofa wo sere because we are we say bongo sere.
We first leg. Second leg back.
When the other sere wo fa.
When the other church wo fa.
Madrid nso de
say se bono mbo ni Tuesday anajo when the ube sere ofa
ade akwa me
be do won kan say no
ko be a bed do no
unya botre azamba unya botre Oba me ba do man so baby o
wo sere o social media ke dan so sere o oba na poku ka take aka kire me say wo sere o sere nyina ayi for production kai wo say eh nti fu wo fa naked and so na wo sere
bongo nti
sana kwala e
and next return like
now how to ask na how we dey
madrid measure 5 of abemo
of aga frawati en t-shirt kwa femi say jesi kwa to say atenso mugala te Saudi ko jibra ye be share
o ma asna nyi bi kakra na ye nyi bi da
enti na say we dey
enti o ya asna dem of asi won wo fa dem no original one say me ni afia
and ka ho
e ba jo ene ya be no Burkina enti ye kwa ba yo ko ba pe Burkina ye ba sisia Awoche uko Grace and Glory Preschool 5 years uko school ube ben what be professor what aha nyamisha no ma nkwatenten na onyu mfiri nkwada yade nkitinkiti nyinam enemu nyina mu ne ye dietitian 1 na nakofie uso no ne de ne na ye nra nti 1 dietitian registered 1 and lecturer you has ono no wabe dietitian or pedian no Prince troublesome friend aye nana kofi usu e mano belated happy birthday nana uchi nkwa nyame manadom eno so mawo oma o emwa na oma waboafo e wa abrabom onfa ompem enkwa animu de obeye bia enye nhira aduane kra na wo no a enye nhira na se Prince jijiwa emfi no
nyame abotre
nyame ma abotre nyame ma abotre o the Prince the best na Prince say afisi say no watwe pony hwe so birthday mu kra wo tete
wa je we ya ena no power frame atiti mi sa
o we show no so atiti ah na na kufi abre ene chese wodo ene o chese
no odo we die
onu ankasa no osa no wani nkwala agro barati wani nkwala agro
na waka
now say you dey na edi baby
Burkina
eh kanike si Burkina say Burkina ye Burkina edi be di Burkina
enra mi twa Burkina beze 2 bottles
oh and I okay say eh any ahefo so ntwa kakra edu de bre
da unya Burkina na unya angel bro
angel baby
we cry a complete meal
as
I say etumi ye ewie duane etumi ye anope duane etumi ye mmere duane
because Burkina ne dey yes snack o
okay unum Burkina no kwa na no be say cup half eno na yes
usually no to set to say na ja o bonus
we 500 oh
500 ml no
we na half an yes na
plentifully too many much more
we the full one say the ania we dey fabrodo ka ho preko na
money say what did we wo the brodo ka credit person akọ baby omuko di wura mu na mo fine
sedentary work obi oyejuma wo office camera si ni mudu ahia
okọ ne office Prince di omo ma
oh debi kakran ni edi no ye fia de ze ye ndidi plentifully much more it's kakran into oya Burkina na a cold food a beverage it's a cold beverage na usually na ice woman ice cubes wo a very good especially if you are boa if you afraid to per se we hydrate kakra ana unya bibi kakra ema wa hoden no odi Burkina na etumi boa usually na nothing for aduane but sisi ade
aye na ya
gramantemu ade no kran ha na zongo wo ha ni mama dina mammo bi adenta baby isle konkra zongo abaho zongo apie baby ade ye who say ye hia nothing for aduane na no so nuane ndro wom na Burkina no ye millet atoko any milk
and you ya dear mo
and I me go 3 lessons kaka
why dear
atoko no any milk na ye dey Burkina fresh milk nintwe milk
no some the powder one
yes ebinum de I know ye cranfo na fantifo na mo ye Burkina na ngasa de a nintwe no for no fresh one no pasteurizing no de kijaka kra na ekumwa na ewomu no na wetumi yisu but millet no it is a couscous bisa but ade mo ye ne say wo mo hohoro ho atoko no wo kama eya na anwia ene me bakakra wo nti wo yi a na wo de akọ nikenika na wakonyam wo de ba na wo de wonsa no aye na round na bobo ntoa kitten na afi wo de tutuo steam. Now the tree no everybody is tree no.
The tree na fa. Oh no, I can't for no. What's all to me can come ahead the pa.
No enwasa na ye kama. What we the nchine kakra apetepete so. Na wafo no kakra na kwenya round no. Na ye kama.
Na yin kukuru
abubu to asa tutu no ode noa eye kama etu yes na metumi apre different variations and only a friend fortification no e just say di nuane no no
ye say di Burkina na
no no funsuo no pe sometimes we betumi di atadwe entimi di atadwe de ebrel atadwe fo wa ewa hini a atadwe milk no
nti sa wo be ya atadwe no na wo de tete no nyina aka ho ana wo be chim na no so de milk na ye
yes wo be chim na wo be jan tete no bi wo mu tete no dos wo mu a ema we no ye obebre dodo enti be jan tete no bi enti we se wo hwa ase na wo zen tete no ebi wa ase enti milk na de nim now the millet couscous no wo de bi agum.
I say we atadwe milk Burkina. Oh, okay.
Atadwe Burkina. And I make bread coconut milk.
Okay.
Coconut milk no.
Kubedie
no. And also o jamo blend there. Na wasone so.
Okay.
Na we yin tete no be free no.
Okay. So so be fan tete ne kakra.
Now the atum. It's amount different flavors. Obi o ye lactose intolerance. On to me no milk on ma ni yembe digi sa na onya mframa.
But obi to me anom no Friday and Jona Saturday yi mframa no ya Sunday no ko.
Etu use coconut na ebeboa ebia u kondoba because of lactose intolerance. To me di Burkina no. Enti ye coconut Burkina no.
Ye nya atadwe ye nya coconut.
Ye nya soy.
Oh, okay. Some of the soybeans.
Soy milk no, and so yeah, no way no. And I mesa bro, coconut chips. Into kubena, and ye gritty, and ye bakey. And ye totoa, na ye coconut chips.
Now the good or the way
Burkina no.
Oh, and also very fine.
Come on. It will be a crispy, crunchy.
I think so. No, me pay.
But Burkina dear, yen to me cook without Nkati. A constant.
Okay.
A very, very constant. What Nkati gugu ni na aswa.
Okay.
Na ye come amount. Obe to me cry Eddie. Atadrina raw one ubi. Eddie egugu.
Bakumienu. Great. Eye Jaine sa boys na di omadi ebi. Why quantity no mo pano.
Na veso. Obe to me the fruit account.
Oh.
Yes, okay. The fruit account.
Okay. Na say dia udi usira abi no.
Yes. Na one vitamin C no akosoro.
Wow.
Potassium kakra.
This fortification is fortified.
Etu uchaba kwa no twitwa no round the second twitwa. Now they are total mango chunks.
Okay.
I would say kankani awa freezy amana ice.
Fine.
God. But yes. Now the mango na agugu so. Enti me there's no excuse why I want to mean the Burkina.
Okay.
Because Kube dia oho.
To the way you now sign the Angel Bakery pound
Angel Bakery
there. We in Casa Fe na mi ko di.
When did you have me? With bread. Come on. Yes. Membu.
So all five side the new baby. You know so
Ghana slice no. Butter bread moton. Bed.
Hey, the chile video wako. Me ya dana say no bodo.
Me to meet you sa let me the chile. That sugar bread papa bia eni efe dada no ho sa now the account. It would be mama interest to me try say to me enjoy bia
aja one na me phone by 20 bread na kofisi emfa mo ye Burkina ne so no Angel Bakery and no afani wheat bread emu edru ahwa tim say pan no na say tofo emu edru emu nhwam na de udi a ommen and butter bread and so ho and afi cocoa bread and so ho cocoa bread na man for pepper and sana wheat and sugar enti say etufo no amon friend 059 411 4719 and 0264 227 414. NJBQ will pick farm a baby pele down. Nana Burkina, you one now, ye. Why na ma?
Salamatu Burkina.
Salana, yeah, the any ede.
Salam.
Because I had the mentias, no. Now, Nameka Jubi. Me say, yeah, Koto watch, one a watch, say,
na kokoi.
Debbie. Antiakos. Antiakos, the watch for our
bit to me, I say,
you're watching.
Now, spice is better, the best.
The Utv Obeda is on goes to ya, as around family's own goes to ya, Mammy. Ain't the Antiakos ain't in your watch. Antiakos will full bump it. To the year Burkina, and your Burkina near so. Come on.
It is Salamatu, no, the whole Ghana. In fact, a cranny Kumasi, dear, Upe Burkina.
Hey, and your Burkina boutique.
Dansoman, runabout, over home, Akoko, photo.
Akoko photo dance.
Sorry, down home.
Oh, I sorry down home.
Over Nima, over home. Okay. A gay last stop over home.
Okay.
It's the number 054 851 1419. 054 851 1419.
Okay.
Or the year parties outdooring. Ninya kika ke yikra yesabi Burkina.
Oh.
This year the Ninya local bar no Burkina come.
Burkina beats me up.
Next week no be fura.
Fura na fula. Fura. Sani akan fula sa no. Butayana yesiade na ye chirade ni edi agro ni esre.
Yes, enti enanu ewie bo modern pa. Na fa Salamatu na ji Burkina.
Me fa Salamatu na ma ji me Burkina. Salamo ye da wase wa ya de da tishen ye da se. Se oba enti no ani se ye beja okwan. Bye bye. Pacho ye ni da tishen one na wie na sabre de da ye ho cover ye cover pa ye de mpu part 1 Ebro Ishia lawyer Victor Kojuga Adaudu minini nti apense todia ba enti todia no ba ono abeche na kai se ene de this ye color lessons kakra enti ye ni wi ansa na ye shia deputy former deputy AG lawyer Alfred Chiaeboa enso nti ene lawyer Victor Kojuga Adaudu part 1 ye hwe ye still CJ removal na NIB any one sensem run team for honorable and latest by nra Koforidua High Court a 69 days petition omo de koye as nsawo madwagiri parliamentary seat in hono court no advocacy no ego afeja chikwese nenso court say ono so aban any case tutimu say weekend imu de court here court there nti ebedi court nkomo kakra ye kwa basisia. 0201 yemfa eno enwada ho na yemo part 1 mpunimpu ye ne lawyer Victor Kwajoga Adaudu or ye NDC legal team member na yene no emmo enkomo lawyer emsa mu wi ni yekura mi hu hakra
oh David
mi shia
first time
okra
I'm
ai
after winning
ye shia ya champa enye afishapa any congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations to all of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe just that majority decided, say, go.
Okay.
And we have to work together. And we are Ghanaians. And say a bomb modern. Because at the end of the day, Ukujuma, Obianka say we are MPP, Intimeton is Yama. Obianka say we are NDC, Wabejuma, may tow Yama. Omu crowd, Omuna person with this canon. How to do it properly.
I see. Now I'm saying Kaube age you. Now I was tipping you. Now I'm sham say lawyer Victor Adaudu be age.
Oh, maybe because the appointers no Omuna Munim.
Okay.
Baby, I'll be a bit me as 7 and a Honda.
Okay.
Yeah, train.
Yeah, train. Yes.
May be bar. Omuna Becca so oh, me sure see we beat me.
Could you beat me? Aye. Great. Yaka move victory na semne de na seat bi wo mu a parliamentary seat na still in contention ba ko ye Nsanwo Madoaji na enra Koforidua High Court the judgment number ankwa amamo anodom pre awin na konwa no a asem bi ani ho in fact crime say asan kra abo petitioner ne ka 25,000 Ghana cedis.
When there's a DBS or court no on say quarter and yet to say 1 + 1 is 2.
Sir. But also who case is a case ya me di ko idie Mary ninti na me ko.
Oh and tessa on say emrano e wo ho.
Okay.
Men church mu mienu. Mienu na yes substantive law ni emrano ya tro egu ho no. Say maybe I say petition of file within 21 days.
Okay.
And I say wait me a file petition.
Okay.
Say will be now back I know your friend substantive law. Ni emrano chese SANC.
Okay.
Na sisi no te say wo kwa hu ahifia. Kwan bi wo ho no ma wo be fa so akọ. So wo kwa akọ pachowa and now the assembly there be e kwa akoma ho ina. Eno so emra obefa so e de akono
okay
enti emra no so ahyehyɛ se a obetimi aba enti e kyerɛ maybe over petitioner within 21 days no so de ba
okay
any time after 21 days eno procedure no one fa so enti yabo okay o de ase into obetimi hu say oh me case we dey
okay
but say one for procedure no so
okay
and then you lose no matter the merit of the case no
okay
to say maybe udi case appeal now we need now person call appeal now we to be unfairly within 3 months 6 months no emrano say after 6 months no you what some year do any do that's the procedure.
Okay.
It will be to me who say, oh, I have a good case, but maybe procedure or the court no 1 year, you can always lose it.
And this substantive case, this instant case where you run not on predi. Now, one seat in a new seat that a MPP stronghold. Now, so no Gina so tarry, say, hey, they be and near whom my born I didn't say, no one say. Obibeka say, why waste the country's time?
And then yes, we are too.
Oh, because the but election matters. To say I'm not on prayer. Said they are not more who die repa. Ye bench, we lose ye bench.
No, I want say elections. No, I thought they be accounting in Yamano. Where is this say? Where is this say? La abana yeto ye no ye kan ye no minyane sei
okay
we nso se minyane sei
okay
ena se ye tally eto de bia on se abano o pese wo wiem ana bibi we ma se ya 245 amani pana or tally 45 no. Now I earn 54. What do I say?
Oh, okay.
What 54? What done no? And now obit there's a 45 against 60 now.
Okay.
Obit me done no. Now or the 60 no. Ama the other opponent now or the 45 no ama. It is a shame, sir. It may be near yet me announce wa bonten. Any say yet tally no. Minu no. Insia enko.
Okay.
Oh, they say. Into some of those things I will share. And when I bet me on say, honey, I no fraud be wa honey. But you bet me announce say, oh, winning. But ye counting ne tally. Now to me show me we are na abana dane. And that those are some of the issues. It's me ba. But say can wa bonte a. I mean can to say it was 2012-13 no. That was second.
Okay.
Yet to abano just here announced what police station na yeah. And they say oh Captain Kujo winning. Captain Kujo of way NDC.
Okay.
Na jubilation baby. But yes started say abano yeah tally nini amanoa. You say honorable Owusu Papa Owusu Ankuma. Oba honum
was second. Okay.
Oba honum ye tally ya you say ade no enkoyi. What do I say? They are different in the election games.
So we say you know the na yenim say wa ma ye mfa to ho but Sawoma do 2024 election ya kaya ye bibia wi ye say ye declare no don pray winner ya ba kra be swear in ye wa ba be ye minority chief whip mo say da NDC 14 wa Lucia akonwa no edu ba bi kra ye pe no kra saman no ye ma no yi service a ye si ye hunu e na wasen akọ court say okay ne mu koye ne substituted service mu nye say ti we some phantom I would mean say no munim say ni na betumi I possible.
No. Everything can possible. To say Okankwe Central say.
Okay.
We still have issue. How can
you have issue? We betumi I say was someone forget about Okankwe Central. No so be a more Patrick sa.
Who they be on say omo ye tally no on eto de bia party na nkasa ye ne tally.
Okay.
Ansa na isi nso aye ne tally.
Okay.
But near ewo no some of the figures are ewo isi in Italy no omo dane no and I been so ye to say erasing niniama but those figures niniama are and say omo ntum no na registration and a presiding officer no so say niama ni bi onum no enye ono na ye. Those were the issues that happened at Domi Kwabenya.
Okay.
And when it comes to election in Yamatesetem Central, say, it is still there. Until the court, anything I am a court to me say, court no beka say, go back and count some polling stations. And I'll go back and cancel Nina. And I say, Michelle, although there were some irregularities, side irregularities doesn't affect the totality of results.
Okay.
Even if there's irregularity, yes, he won. Okay. Court man to me be although they always be complaining.
Okay.
Or sure we are nurse and ye be a bit me change the results So obi on chinchina side irregularity they be me hu ba kumienu enti say ye me the court. But the court can look at it and say, oh yes, ampa, maje to say irregularity. But say irregularity, it doesn't affect the totality
so
of the people. So
na court betimi aye no. Se mo political parties no munya abotre na mo hwa. Can't you do same na peace ma? Cause to say Okankwe Central, say irregularities here bia, but me kai say mo opponent ka so irregularities affect MP no chances sa mo se da ena se amoda so gina ho coach Oben Rabna Oben ene Ekwefi wo Ablekuma North the same thing ko for you court the same thing amodo call irregularities then results was incorrect then and file electoral laws but court na say BBI okay.
Yes, and I may can say sometimes it is the Some irregularities no, because the court has power. Which mean can say what the court will determine. What do I say? Now,
no,
one
so
of the things that has informed me.
Then why don't you take the court out? Sometimes, to meet that's why you have agents there. You look at it, well, to me, so okay, say irregularities or home party, say they are all kana, to say okay, central, and affected chances, say be 43 electoral areas, yenye 40, training you are, and fancy say be ama. Yenja in because the presidential no 2024 it was okay, but parliamentary no na fair chile in Tokwano K5 boys and K5 men and yenga dani yenkoni efre wo.
Yeah, there have been two major reasons for at least the 7 constituency court.
Okay.
One, there are some seats na NDC. Inim said these seats are not traditionally our seats.
Okay.
But we've been able to annex them.
Okay.
What do I say? To say Sunyani na second D. Those are not traditionally our seats.
Okay.
Enti Ebasano, to say Domi Kwabinya, traditionally is not our seat.
Okay.
But you who said the trend pattern no follow no. It tells you say no, you can annex this seat because of the pattern it was going.
Okay.
So anything I say no, I say you show me say maybe what is happening we can annex those seats.
Okay.
Or they say.
Okay.
2, about elections are sebi. We don't reason. The reason when it's election, people are not ready to see.
Who are the we? The youth,
or the
grassroots base, or even party hierarchy.
The party hierarchy. Even we a party hierarchy, party penny. Now to me, so yentenasi. Ni say I say you've compromised. What the idea now? Wakwa Jessica.
Okay.
Until when it comes, Wakwa Jessica, nothing I will say say.
Okay.
So when it comes to elections, sometimes you have to be careful. You know, they will accuse you say where Jessica was opponent for.
Oh.
Yes.
I see.
Because the grassroots feel say Bibi Akoso, and they want that particular thing to hang on and latch on. But also in America say, it's not anything that can change the results, or let's reason. But to reason, no, even will say, no, we can't agree, we can't give the seat out. Yeah, bread. We fought any Nyama, and you want to give it away on a silver platter.
Okay.
What do I say? So when it comes to election, leadership who can influence, dictate, no, they are a bit careful.
More careful.
Yes.
So is it to say into a due time be a court na ya mokoko no mutimu say we shut down but would they fan just to cool tempers.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
Okay.
It's one of the strategies so that it cools tempers. Then at the end of the day, Obiabeti as you say, see now. Because if you say it, I say, onone edema omo odiska, why say?
Never so I say court wa cases for that mama why mama anti na fe masa so mama nkrofo no some false hope enti say an court said you more expect here hey any judges in so nya
at the end of the day, you know, sometimes when they qua I had to say maybe when them say case we know it's not too good a case.
Okay.
But the same mechanic to say procedure no. Maybe other lawyer no bano. The procedure no nya.
Okay.
And this any procedure no nya. So me take advantage of the procedure no nya.
Oh.
Then I can. They say.
Nice technicalities in
So
but still not win the case.
And I can say the law is either a sword.
Okay.
Or a shield.
Okay.
What I say,
okay.
You can use it as a sword, you can use it as a shield.
Okay.
And see, when them say what no, it's not too good, but who hope he say he will make a technical blunder.
Now quickly.
And then they produce procedure now quickly what they fun what they fun At the end of the day, you'll be so substantive no they will so and no na emrano ya tro but you're also looking at some technical way a woman say one year procedure in year Then we say, oh, thank God.
And today we are all court. I hope it's a lawyer on the other side. No, a mistake. You baby now. What for more?
I said, you my age, you know. I didn't practice it.
And you remember my bomb by a bonnet.
No. Maybe make us say, maybe me client you be scar.
Okay.
Or in a car.
Okay.
Maybe 100 CDs.
Okay.
I meet me, yeah, found your cockot, yes, you, they be any 100 CDs, 30 CDs. At least I've won. Because I've cut 70 CDs away.
And I phone me say, I lawyer for the one kind of crack.
And yes, someone can crack. And I make us say sometimes evidence need procedure. Say, oh, wait, evidence, no. Maybe one. Meet me, I can say, baby, I will say evidence way. To say, maybe as I say.
Okay.
We were in danger. I say, oh, my indenture. Oh, mama, me crater. Na crater, no, I'm say, I see a stampy.
Okay.
Well, Lands Commission. One stampy. Oh, wow, there me a crater. Ya kwa. I say, oh, crater, ni yen stampy, and it's intimate into. Any.
Okay.
I don't know, with their phone chain. Oh, they say, aha. Because Emran win so. Ain't a bassa. Yes, lawyer knew to me who said, oh, crater away and yen stamp here.
Okay.
Ain't in 10 year fan call, near fan stamp here.
Okay.
Aha. And then I caught the BG.
Okay.
And to more of the time, you look at the technical, look at the substantive law.
Okay.
And then Yama. Aha.
So, see, I said 7 seats now. I say, I say, mostly now MPP traditional seats, right?
Yeah.
Aha. Techman South, if you're not saying money home. And no uncle contention in the movie.
And no, quiet, but I think at the end of the day.
Because and also yet it's a swing.
Yes.
It's 7 in a mostly MPP, the and someone the Yabeche say. Now once we do sometimes more the cool it down tempers. Now you see I'm so more agree. So any because of the can forget it and I still mobile pursue.
As I said, I didn't know a penal to 10 in Yenya.
Okay.
And it's left with the party hierarchy or top.
Okay.
No say, should we pursue and we shouldn't pursue.
But two legal team members
all has advantage and disadvantage.
Okay.
Yes. Who pursue ya? Will be able to say at least party no, ya pursue.
Okay.
Say, then let the court decide.
Okay.
If you don't also say okay, say yeah, no, your vote no, it's not. Until the next time. It will go against you. It's a dicey decision.
Even if someone still pursue.
Oh, yes,
so court
yes, sir, but you look at it. And also sometimes maybe mistakes in the fee.
Okay.
Near a course, so in doing it next time, we can say blocking loophole way.
Okay.
Block loophole way.
Okay.
This
swing seats are fine, but baby, MPP traditional seats there, and I still loopholes be to me about.
Oh, once an election there, on loopholes,
okay.
So when you study the pattern, who say, oh, this is the pattern, and because we realize, well, look, 2013, MPP lose or more election. No?
That's 2012.
2012, no. Mekai say na Hamid Ninyama Mustafa Dr. Mustafa.
Okay.
Okache me say adi. So they invested in IT.
Okay.
The polling agents Ninyama.
Yeah.
That's what made them to win the 2016. Now, so in 2020 no, we realized there were some few things and I think it was put in place. That is why we increased a little bit. But 2024, you said no, the only way, well, 2020, no, at all, if we do time, the system, no, was down.
Oh, sir.
Oh, yes.
2020, now,
2020 election, no, it got to a point that our system was down.
Oh.
We hacking your system, no. Okay. And getting the results in your man, we had to do manual compilation.
Okay.
The general secretary or more, we had to do manual. In the 2024, no.
The IT was manual compilation in the
yes.
It's an amount Madame Germain and so no more making that kind of evidence anymore.
Oh no, and yes, sir. Now, On say, on declare results now, I think 2 or 3 times. Now a correction. Okay. So we wanted no. Let's say definitely.
But now it is someone got no unique evidence. Most na more alleged.
Oh no, na war. Near war no. We wanted to validate and compare with it because but I also say from 2013 election petition.
But machine no go down no more there na munya.
O say manual.
Na manual no na mo betumi authenticate say bibia pepepe.
Yes, that's what. So we wanted that to authenticate. But not 2013 election petition no. Na court na can say it was the same thing NPP no wanted the Electoral Commission for Farijan to give them all the results. And the court said 2013. And the court said they be.
Okay.
Because mo year no ye ma mo copy.
Okay.
Enti wo copy add enti na wo bisa another copy bi.
Okay.
So you can use your copy.
Okay.
Oh they say. Enti 2020 ye court 2021 no. Na ye pe say ono so the need ye ne ba then we can use it. Now ono so skillfully no. They decided they won't come. They won't even bring. And I make a choice.
Loophole.
The loophole no. Now you say maybe on the bus, I loophole you better no. Any evidence.
No, no, so say me so member. It's on so who say loophole be say my mom ran a bomb me home buying.
And ran a bomb me buying. So then I make a say. So it is not like 1 + 1. It is 2.
Oh, I see. But we are hoping say Kadiaka no na mo jai na fe yakwa nti we mo be kwa appeal ana.
No, until the committee no decide. They say.
But you as a legal team member, no, what will you advise the party?
Personally, I think that we've seen some of where our electoral area, our stronghold. Electoral area, it is marginal. We can win.
Okay.
Until the next time over there, I don't think it is time. We have to sit down and gather it and work. To say second D. No, Esipon
Otakrade.
One say Esipon Otakrade.
Okay.
2020 no. We were there. And I were caught.
Okay.
And the advice said Professor Ayensu, Grace Ayensu.
Okay, former government statistician.
No. We a doctor. She's I think she's one of the surgeons.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
And she share and now you see in court, but we advise said no. She say you won't pattern no any loopholes no. So let's go back to the ground and work. That's how she won the 2024.
Okay.
84 Esipon there na Esikado.
Esikado
there yeah sure say what we have done will be able. It was secondly that we never thought we could win.
Okay.
Because it was traditionally MPP seat.
I see. And tomorrow Moba. Now so amanfo say the more yesisi more dissipate the goodwill and crofo mamu because NIB ne flighty say made na Antonov B12 the any one sense me. Kwanya NIB fast so ready honorable team for Jofino. Was it right?
Mamin Chimo. I think that let me commend Reverend Joint in team for Joe.
Okay.
Say at least we won't be see something, say something.
Okay.
We're raising issues of money laundering and drugs. I want to say these are very serious issues, and especially even with flight. Very, very serious issues. So, anything I may assure the president and Kasa no, or say no, collaborate and cooperate with him.
Okay.
Now, let's get to the bottom of this matter because it's here that we are in a global village.
Okay.
You raise you and for some time Ghana was being blacklisted to see that is a route for the drugs and the money laundering in Yamano. And we even had issues with the international community when it comes to. So for me, this was something that we could look at. And now, you say, Okan, he raised the issues. No, I think that the agencies were to collaborate with him and we form a committee, or we see what information or maybe government doesn't have the information. Mostly some of these institutions, it's the institutions that have the information.
Okay.
It's not the politician or the government, the minister may not be brief. My experience in government is that sometimes they will tell you what they want to tell you, but you have to go behind and find out
tell you what the institutions.
No, the institutions, some of the head of institutions, or more brief you are. They don't really give the clearer picture. So you go even behind to find out, say, is that the true fact?
Say, what we are political head now?
What we are political, just say a brief you. Until you be brief you are. That is what you are also going to say.
Okay.
What they are saying. But sometimes you have to go behind. Political, just say a brief you. Until you be brief you are. That is what you are also going to say.
Okay.
What they are saying. But sometimes you have to go behind.
Okay.
And find out what exactly it is. And may I sure say, that procedure, it involved Article 117, any 118. Because we're having issues about arrest of MP or anyway. Now, every time we were on tenterhooks, what they say, yes, we about. That was when now almost say MPs and ministers be the double salary,
Okay.
Or no ma, invite you. The whole day in few.
2017.
Yes, 2017.
Okay.
So, I should not buy and a speaker, Reverend Mikey Ronokwe. I said, no, this is not right. I'll provide a speaker's conference room. So, out of that article, that protocol, I say, pe MPBA, pe say we inviting and I watch na, what the Mumra speaker's conference room. Then I will invite the MP on a statement on Yaniniama. That's how that procedure started.
Okay.
Until that procedure is there, when you are going to be arrested by the police or any of the agencies. Now, NIB is not telling us the reason until I'm call Reverend Fojo Ifye.
Yeah.
I'm sure if they have told us the reason, we know. Because with me, I search.
Okay.
The Security and Intelligence Act, or says, so we opinion particularly some rank police above superintendent, while with me, any subordinates, I could be fair search. You don't need warrant.
That's the police.
No. And the NIB has been given police powers.
Okay.
It is our opinion, your rank is that of a superintendent. That or above.
Okay.
Okay. So you just go and say, this is me. Me say, I'm coming. We have some information as to 1, 2, 3. The above search. But if you are going to arrest, you need an arrest warrant.
Okay.
So these are the two things. Anchor, NIB have told us what specifically they were going to do in that house. Then we can now differentiate and say, it was going to be an arrest, and if it was going to be an arrest, no, and I say any warrant.
Okay.
But if you did not have warrant, then it was wrong. But if you were going to do a search, you are backed by the law, and you went with a senior officer.
Okay, they are backed by the law. Says search for DNA because of the information or me was suspicion.
Yeah, me was suspicion.
And what you need to do, only fear what the idea or no one home.
No, I think that maybe
what you need to do, only fear what the idea or no one home.
No, I think that maybe now from they've come and
invited him till date, you know. Yenti say NIB and I say government agency be because we your friend. The stance has been that you friend me.
Yes, his stance has been on NIB, you know. There are two ways they do their things.
Okay.
On between a fraud or phone. So I've had several times. I had to be a call NIB.
Okay.
And a crime call.
Okay.
Into your move fresh clients now. Now maybe client no need ho and I go there. I say, oh, you've called this my client ABCD. Into only ho. I'll come on this time.
How will you know that they?
No, the client will call me.
Okay.
What do I say?
Okay.
Then Anna I say, no, the client's on there. Give me an invitation formally.
Okay.
Now me who say you've invited me. Ade I open. If it is information or document I open, list it and invite me. Menene will bring this information.
Okay.
What I say. So if he's not being
honorable team for your case, yeah, one guy say your friend phone, so he says that he frame me.
Yes.
So it means that whether formal invitation or phone call,
yes. That's what. And for now, I haven't heard from any government or the Minister for Government Communication or Abase on this day. People say the friend and now we have sent a letter. I'm not privy to that information.
Okay.
So if they didn't have all this and they went, then I don't think it was the right step that they are taking. Two, also, if you're in government communications a little bit more different from when you're in opposition. Opposition, they would unless you are caught by the law.
Okay.
And now when we say
okay.
But when you're in government, you are measured in what you say.
Okay.
What did I say? The tone of what you say, so that it doesn't the resemblance of arrogance and impunity, because arrogance of power comes. Which means because now everybody's at your beck and call. Okay. They say, oh, my minye way out because there is power. It comes with the position. Into one year, the way you communicate, it might be varied interpretation that will put on it. It's not for me seriously. And Kaumo arrest no, and they don't have arrest warrants. He knows his right. So if you don't have arrest warrant, I won't come. I won't cooperate with you.
Okay.
If you are coming to do a search, who are you? Your ID card, Ninyama. But I think that we also in politics, we enjoy the sensationalism.
Okay.
Oh, Bibi Kakra. Then, so for me, inviting all the party, inviting everybody to come, they say, yes, to the extent that, some leaders, even I don't expect some words from them. And we're experiencing some negatives, we will die, we will do ABCD, no. But for me,
it's a political season,
it's a political season.
They will cash in on that because it's for 2 weeks, I say we are na yeka. Until next week, in so better so. Until then, you already most almost a micro minority. Some make your presence felt. Say, share. Yes, but
I don't have a problem with that. But for me, it is about Reverend in Team Fojo.
Okay.
The standard for him is a bit higher.
Who set by who?
No. They are the anti-maker, no.
Oh, why not set that standard?
No. Reverend in Team Fojo carries the tag of a Reverend minister.
Okay.
Ordained. And it is expected, say, the standard for when you occupy some position, your standard is high because the congregation will be looking at him, his colleagues, his church, his people. What do I say? I think the reason why maybe NIB, I just want to do conjecture. I say maybe in your kind, we wanted the evidence, we are not getting the evidence. Or there was another issue not related to this. That is why they've gone there. Anytime Maker say, government should be able to communicate to us reasons why NIB went there. So if you think that he was deceiving the public or the seat of public officer in Ninyama, give us the information. What's the information you are? Then there's conjecture, there is speculation, or another missing. What's the information you are? speculation or another misinformation, and deserve to have time to say, and now they say, cocoa price. Yeah, increase it. That's what the chief said. But quickly, he sent a 2 paragraphs. Said no, even board no cry anyhow. So I can't take a decision. So what you are saying is not the truth. So I think that we need to look at how we share information.
So soon now, I feel as my to realize that my information and now communication from government loopholes are
no, and yes, sir. Also, when it is government communication, you want to all the parties. It's not easy. Even when you are outside, you think, oh, wait, they meet me here. It's easy. Okay. But we do one maybe, and some will say, oh, this is what I thought it was. But it's not like that.
Okay.
Because some sensitive information in Yama you have to handle it in a very matured manner. What do I say?
Yeah.
So I always say that you have to look at it and see how you can do. You can handle the matter, no matter, and you have to be more relaxed. You are stressed. Wait, besides say, what's the explanation? Mati say, yes, he say, what's the explanation? Even sometimes you get angry because you think that simple thing me explaining, you don't want to take it because say. What I'm explaining, you are not listening to me.
What's the so beg you why explaining?
So sometimes the way you communicate also should be what you should look at.
Okay.
But I'm sure that so far, so good.
Is it so good like that? Because as this NIB unwelcomed or uninformed raids near Adeno, those. Opponents and so say they will not be intimidated.
They will not be intimidated. I don't think there's any intimidation.
Oh, really?
I don't think so. If we really want to go back to 2017, what happened? What happened? You see, it is just that President Mahama doesn't want to visit because people are angry. They want to avenge. Say, so we will do this to you.
At what point in
that's where the president comes in. The president doesn't want, and I'm sure he's issued stern warning to his appointees, Ninyama, and people that listen. I won't countenance some of the things that you have to say, oh, you've done this, or you are dropping names of appointees, say, if it happens that way and you cannot give explanation, your job will be taken out of it. Because he has a vision.
Opposition first say Ura Kwachofu say mete national organizer ma NPP Nana B say or say SSE Kwachofu say in Ejuma Bono because the communication or the buy NCC so.
Say Ejuma Oye no president is not appointed no. So if the president is happy with what he's doing, I'm sure public opinion also gauges what happens. But if the president is happy on him.
Okay.
They say it's not everybody. So you look at, is it a majority or minority that doesn't disagree, and what is the work? Juma Oye, I saw in here and so in. And I think that so far, apart from this NIBR, and you see, for him, I think the issue has been that maybe he has been dismissive of the matter.
Who?
The government, the minister,
okay.
Felix. Because from some of his communication, he just dismissed the matter, said the flight came for repair or made a stop here.
Or dismiss it.
No, or dismiss it. There's nothing in it.
So opposition for no to say orienting for job after our call another program all church say the information now one say dia Ura Felix kache you know na enye coherent.
Yes.
Wajija bi wo mu and all those little details no e ka bom na man yet say there is something fishy.
Yes. And America says sometimes the briefing you get from. So with civil aviation should be able to provide information because every flight that will land on the tarmac, they have details. They know what it goes about. Ghana Airport Company should be able to give briefing.
Okay. So the question is, those state institutions, no,
because of the...
Because at the end of the day, they brought in some statements anyway.
Yes, but the thing is that because of the chain of command, and in Yamano, sometimes when you are not given the permission to say it, you won't be able. But you have to brief your superior. Until your superior is the one who will now say.
But your superior could also say that, okay, once I'm briefed, I know what it is.
Oh, you can go ahead.
And say
yes, definitely.
Because airports na semnesi, Ghana Airport Company or Ghana Civil Aviation Authority or buy so I say na say ya fire DG now or no. Tina be to say so what is happening?
Yes.
Bibi wo hontina afi mo fire no and I will be na release move to so be a release information ama Reverend Team Fojo into why have you
in politics is there. It's always there.
Okay.
There are sources. Even the media, they build sources within every organization.
Sure.
They even plant people. Okay. People are planted in organizations just to give information in Yama. So I have always said, if the information, when you are doing something, no matter where the information goes, it is still the same. The truth stands.
Okay.
Samaya, this is the reason why anyway, yeah. Where do you think we got the information when in opposition? It is the same people, workers who were working there, give the information. So it will still continue. Say, workers there will also give information to the opposition.
So could it be that in Team for you really or information on him?
I don't have problem with that. If he knows what he's saying and it is the truth, may I sure say I'll doff out my heart for him. However, if it is not the truth, his image, his brand, and carrying the tag a reverend minister, it will not augur well for him. I mean, that's all I'm saying. So that's why I'm saying that.
To worry.
No, that's why I'm saying that. No, any politician can say, or any MP.
Okay.
But his standard is a bit higher because of his position as a ordained reverend minister. Oh, no. Yes.
Or a parliamentarian.
He spoke for the
party. Because of Akunya or so say mayor ranking committee way so.
So is it so what kind of sir? Does it mean that say maybe the caucus got it wrong? Because I'm there, I should speak it. You should also cross-check your facts.
Okay.
What do I say? Menka way now MPB, I won't say where he belongs. What do I say? Everybody knew that this man is a crook. There are some MPs, they will speak only say they are a crook.
Okay.
You have some, he's not straight. Maybe
Ghana parliamentarians.
Maybe because yeah, corner Kasam now say now I didn't know party no say a party no Jimmy Tum. The party no protect me.
Okay.
For him, do you understand where he's coming from?
Okay.
So say I say somebody like that has said something, I'll take it with a pinch of salt.
I know that's your MP.
Oh, they be when you're MP. But when he said it, Ophelia said because he was involved in some few fraud in Yamakakra. What did I say? But now Ophelia said, the party should cover him because now I say I didn't call police station.
Okay.
And they were no say now then also now I'm going to be protecting me. Now system no be to me So somebody like I don't think that for me, especially for Reverend John Intifo John, I think it cuts across. Everybody sees him as a gentleman.
Okay.
What do I say? Somebody who is matured and issue. That's why I'm all saying, setting standard, no. And the congregation, you can be young as anything.
Okay.
Once you have that position, even your congregants, they look up to you. That's all I'm saying about it.
I see. And so going forward, what do you think should be a buying stance? Same way.
For me, I think that it's a simple matter. Give him an invitation. If he wants to go through Parliament, so be it. That's the Speaker. If the Speaker grants him, that is it. If you think that
maybe he wants to go through Parliament and answer, you see the right procedure, now go through Parliament, through Speaker, and extend the invitation.
Parliament's release, it is more of when you are being arrested.
Oh, okay.
You see, Parliament procedure normally adopted or no, when they will invite you and arrest you,
But
that was more.
Argument sometimes invitation to me ended up in arrest.
Oh yes.
Maybe I need to invite you, but I feel later I call you arrest.
Mostly I invite you as a lawyer. I've practiced almost 2 decades. After you get and you meet them, they'll say, "Oh, officially we have arrested you." So for me, when it will go and I say hey, I arrest you, I just tell my client that, listen, prepare your mind, you'll be arrested. My pay will be out my bill. And I said, battle lines have been drawn. Now they want to prosecute us.
Okay.
Until we are not going to help them to prosecute us and put us in jail.
Okay.
Until what they have, we will answer their questions.
And then, advice, Emma when I before and say, instead of saying, oh, they're inviting us. So if he wants to go through Parliament, why not tell NI before, say, do the right thing, invite him through the Speaker?
No, I think that will be done. Me sure say, NIB. Now, NIB will do all the security agencies. I'm sure they have their lawyers. The lawyers will advise them as to what should be done.
Okay.
And I'm sure that almost or more. It's just sometimes when they feel that, say, power, say, you can't come and arrest me or do anything. Most of the times, I always tell people that, listen, there's no need, especially at the school, there's no need. I'll come and you want to show me Rambo style. Tell me, this is what I want from you. Okay. This is what I will come in.
So
as a lawyer, I'll even advise my clients, say, almost I'll go with you.
Okay.
Or I'll go and reschedule. I think that we are moving forward.
Okay.
Let's learn to be fun. Because I always tell now intelligence officer, now some security officer, you think he's being so nice to you, but he will arrest you.
Okay.
He will arrest you. He's doing his professional job.
It is their job. Ordinary person, or a normal civilian. But we are here, Kenya, there's a political undertone.
The political undertone would always be there.
Oh, really?
It will always be there. What do I say? It will always be there.
Yes, institutions, more too political. No. You see politicians, you see in that way.
No, but what I say, these agencies, they are even more politicians than the politicians you see.
Oh.
They pretend.
Sir?
Because when you come, they will want to serve you.
Okay.
They want to be in your good books.
Okay.
But they are doing their job. How they will be able to get their job done is what they will do. What do I say? Sometimes the pressure comes, arrest him. And also, so we have the hawks in the party. We have the doves.
Okay.
And like I said, no. You know what? We can do it in another refined way. Ebin Sufili said, no, what was done to me, let me pay them back.
Okay.
What I said. So we have all, so it depends on who is in leadership.
Okay.
Who will decide, who calls the shot and say,
Okay.
do it this way. For this person, do it this way.
Okay. Talking about the hawks, the doves, and whoever, if you must say, Ora Japana, or leading national security, no, it's a motion. It's part of the good road dissipation. Because someone is say, and one more as a party.
Some guy say, "Oh, said." Organ piano is the black and white, and then the harmony. So when we have the Hawks, allow the Hawks to play their role.
Okay.
Because when the Hawks, some of them, their inspiration is like, oh, now me person me call soldier, me person me national security.
Okay.
They take inspiration from.
But he is not a soldier, dada. And issues and no be free more. And prior to the elections, this league tape and home come ambulance case courts in homes and some any other. In Tiafe, all of a sudden government changes and no leading national security.
He's the director, and you know the coordinator is there. One who leads.
Anytime on the corporations, at least Bank of Ghana, governor, former governor EDA, on corporations, he was part of them, and he actually.
There was a arrest. There was a warrant, search warrant.
No problem.
What did I say?
All I'm saying is, I'm on for say, Muma Ora Richard Japa Edi and Musa na painting good picture about government, you know.
You see. My boss say, now Oka Bibi Tremo. May he rest in peace, the late Ekwaono. Okay. You are Oshemini, I say, Victor, you may not like my face, but my work defines me. My work, when I'm going, people call me, it's my work. You may not like my face. What did I say? Maybe Japa, the name Japa doesn't go well with some certain group of people in the public. But maybe the expertise he has, the system needs it. Oh. And because he has had those experiences, the system thinks that he will be benefit to it. And that's why I've told you that, yes, you may not like the face or the way he does things, but maybe the expertise that he has is what the system wants.
Okay.
To do.
Obra, lawyer Afrechia Eboabanti, yeah, very rapid, but a major quick thoughts.
Oh, senior. And he's one of my very good friends. I respect him.
Okay.
He's a lawyer's lawyer.
Wow.
Yes, he's a lawyer's lawyer.
He should hear this.
Oh, only
okay.
There are things say will be here we are. I would doubt. But there are some lawyer, when you mention his name, he's done ABC. I said, oh, yeah, he would do it. I've read that.
He's just like, your regular, typical politician. It's me, Musa, on this CJ removal. And he said, why is the NDC party bent on removing the CJ article about government and so any other?
It is not an NDC party.
Okay.
It was a removal of CJ, no. Even this whole Fourth Republic, before then, Fourth Republic, Aqua. Okay. Aqua faced it. Justice Aqua, Kinselina Aqua. He faced it. Georgina Wood, she faced it.
Oh, she did?
Oh, Georgina Wood.
That's only the one massive.
Georgina Wood.
Yes.
That's when the president decided, say, I'm not going to look at the petition.
Oh, I
or
see.
Even forward
Which of the presidents?
Mills.
Okay.
Oh, yes, yeah. And he had brushed with people. But the court has settled, say, anybody can petition. Georgina Wood faced that.
Oh, none
so far, Akufu and Kasakra, because now you say, I don't need to say about the content, but at the end of the day, now you say, Yemana Asasibi or cantonment.
Oh, okay.
And the la people and so on say, oh no, so he faced it. Tokono even faced it before NDC. Professor Azar, they call him. Tokono faced it. NDC is facing it. So in all this, some were sent when there's no prima facie case. It is the second one, may I sure say, it is during the turn of NDC. So it's not like it's only NDC, ABBA, petitioner, ABBA.
Just maybe, the Uncle Focus, no President Mahama, then candidate to share NDC lawyers, no can say, some year more, ye bar, na and Crawford be more so, much to me, bench, and so, as I say, young Crawford judges name papa, and then said those times case be a better court be a moya musi unanimous FC, and perception is oh, you are bent on taking it. In fact, some of your people, social media, your friend, MPP women organizer.
They're like, at the time, no. If that was it, at the time, she wasn't the Chief Justice.
Okay.
At the time, the Chief Justice was His Lordship Enim Yeboah.
Okay.
What did I say? And our president said, with the current crop of leadership, no, he doesn't see the way they will be able to overhaul the system.
Okay.
Also, the president was also speaking according to the Afro Barometer. What I said, the perception index Afro Barometer, about the judiciary.
Okay.
And that has been the perception, say yes, 7-0, things that are going on. And every time it is the Chief Justice who is presiding over very sensitive matters. And we think that this is way. And how can I say, the judiciary needs to be wow. So it's just that it's unfortunate, say, when she came in as Chief Justice, that has continued.
She too money and kakra.
Oh, yes. When you are the head of administration, she's the head of administrative head.
Okay.
You may do one or two things that there's not everybody who will agree with you. Issues came about when, in her administrative capacity, who say, like the judges, Supreme Court, no. Sometimes you'll be speaking out